What's the deal, YouTube? We're back with the weekly Bang Bang Next Gen Gamer Xbox versus Ponies. This is round 7. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we have something very, very special for you, ladies and gentlemen. I have a, well, not saying I have, but we have, of course, we have my man. I got a new name for him, but I'm not going to say it now. My man, Jabari, a.k.a. King Pony. You want to see him? Want to shout yourself out? You want to play your allegiance right now to Sony?
Yo, what's good, man? I pledge allegiance to the blue of the PlayStation 4. But now, man, what's good, everybody, man? It's your boy Jabari, back again. You know what I mean? Here to televise this greatest nation, the PlayStation Nation. And yeah, man, let's get it popping.
All right, and I have my man, my brother from another mother, Dealer Gaming.
What's happening, fellas? Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. I have here an alternate off the bench just in case Dealer gets injured, because Dealer and Jabari are going to go head up today. Was some nasty comments said behind the scenes. I don't want to get back into that. You know what I mean? Just sword peace. You know what I mean? With some, Jabari threatened stabbing with his katana. You know, he was a black ninja with a 33rd degree. He's threatening to assassinate Dealer. But anyway, so like I said, I'm with Dealer and Jabari going to go head up this round. Head up, you know what I mean? I got the best spot in here, and I got King Pony himself, and he said he's ready. So I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna ask you guys one question and give you guys a chance to answer this same question. All right? And who wants to go first? Does it matter?
It don't matter.
Okay, Jabari. Okay, Jabari, I'm gonna let you go first. In your own words, tell me why the PlayStation 4 is better than the Xbox One.
Oh, that's the easiest question in the world, man. I think you're gonna bring a little challenge out here. Well, yeah. The PlayStation 4 is better than the Xbox One, simply, and most importantly, the games. It has the better games. It has the more variety of games for every single set gamer out there. I mean, if you want your shooters, you got your shooters. If you want your RPGs, you got your RPGs. You want your action adventures, you got your action adventures. It also has the better gaming services when it comes and features. When it comes to gaming, you have the share play. You have your communities where you can have your own little community. You have your event stuff where you can schedule an event for your live stream. Also, the sharing options is better than the Xbox One, where it's more simple and fleshed out, where you just press a button and you can go to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Daily Motion, all that good stuff that you need to get your content out there. Too, screenshotting is easy. To take good pictures. Also, the features within the games, like the photo mode, interactive streaming with certain games, you just don't have that experience on Xbox One. You know what I mean? And the share play feature within the party chat, that thing is clutch right there. It's just a better overall console for the overall or the general gamer. It could be for the hardcore gamer, the casual gamer. If you're a gamer, this is the console that you need to have, and this is just the better controller, in my opinion, where you have 20+ years of this format with the D-pad, where the analog stick, where is that? What I mean? Just overall a better console. And going back to the games, it's the home of the fighters. You got so much different fighters that people can play on this console. What I mean? It has the more exclusives. You have the more quote unquote console exclusives. What I mean? It been doing cross game what you call it? Cross platform gaming.
I don't know. What do you call it? What are you talking about? We don't know what the fuck you talking about right now. I'm sorry.
Cross platform gaming. They've been doing that for the longest.
You don't practice shit in the mirror.
You know what I mean? Like, PlayStation is just the industry leader right now, and it's showing. And especially this year, your Xbox is getting crushed. You don't have any games in the forefront.
Each console's gotten one console exclusive this year.
Sorry, that's a lie. But
what AAA console exclusives have you gotten this year besides Uncharted?
Besides Uncharted, MLB The Show, Ratchet and Clank, Street Fighter.
And those are all console exclusives besides Street Fighter 5?
Yes. Those are
MLB The Show isn't on PS3?
Oh shit.
those are PlayStation exclusives.
Oh, we're counting those now. Okay.
Okay, so
That just makes things easier for me.
You're not making it easy. You're making it harder because I'm just going to hit you with that. You have no exclusives for the year because you have the one game that you have on Xbox is on PC, sir.
So we're counting PC in the console space.
So was it Windows exclusive? If you want to use it, if you say that's a PlayStation
exactly.
Good point. Windows 10 exclusive. There you go.
Perfectly. Zaire just killed your own point. So
no, he didn't. No, I mean you actually
you're using platforms, correct? You're saying PlayStation.
No.
You can say Windows 10, I guess.
Zaire killed your point, what you made, because you said, "Oh, when I say it's a PlayStation exclusive, you said, oh, we're counting those now." So when he said Windows exclusive, so you're counting those now?
No, that's not.
But
he didn't just kill anything.
Anyways, the PlayStation is better because that's where the games are at, and that's where the gamers are, and the gamers have definitely voted with their wallets, and that's where the PlayStation is better. Let's go.
Oh, okay. All right. You said a handful.
It's the better network. It's the better network this generation.
It's a better. It has a PSN is based. PSN is a better network.
It's a better network this generation.
No.
Yeah. Wah. No.
All right. You said a mouthful, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I want to give Jabari a round of applause. That motherfucker Pony went out there and sold ice in Alaska. Let's go. Diller, you up next, man.
I'm sorry, man. That was so long. I lost my train of thought.
Hey, man. He said, everywhere I go, people ask me about Shenmue 3. Listen. I'm asking in your own words, Dilla, why is the Xbox One better than that bullshit dog shit ass PlayStation 4?
Well, first off, PlayStation Network hasn't been the best online service this generation. Xbox Live has run into some issues, obviously. This year, really it's been this year, but last year PlayStation was going down as much as 6 times in 1 month. Big betas like Destiny crashed the whole network in 72 different territories. It's not even close. It's not the established online network. It never will be.
Hey, Jabari, let me finish, Jabari. You had your chance.
You can look it up. I mean, anybody, don't pull the typical Sony fanboy thing on me. Actually, Google it. Destiny crashes PlayStation Network. Google it right now. You'll find something. Okay. So it's not the best. It never will be the best, and it's just not where people go. It does not have the most Pro League tournaments. It doesn't have all the tournaments that Xbox has, and it's just not the case. I don't know where some of you guys
have, sir.
Gears, Halo, like every single exclusive for one, unlike PlayStation, because you guys don't really have any multiplayer-based exclusives, do you? Do you?
Street Fighter, no.
Street Fighter? No. Does that game work online yet? I'm not sure. Anyway.
Wait, hold up, man.
Wait. The Capcom Tour is not there. The Pro Tour is not there. The Capcom Pro Tour, PS4. Most of the fighters that's in these major.
What about the Killer Instinct Pro Tour?
Ooh, because he don't get upset.
A game that works.
Killer Instinct has that Pro Tour.
Killer Instinct, yeah. Pro gamers are playing Killer Instinct for money.
Pro gamers are playing. Where? Tell me. Give me a tournament.
Where?
What's the tournament name? I need to know.
Outside of
Dude,
they broadcasted the tournament.
Killer Instinct tournament.
Is he the only one here that doesn't know they play Killer Instinct professionally?
I don't know. Maximilian is in all those tournaments, which Killer Instinct and stuff, whatever they call it.
Maximilian ain't no tournament. Matter of fact, COD is a tournament game on PS4. The biggest game.
COD.
Yes, COD.
Yeah, they moved COD over to PlayStation.
Call of
Duty? You still haven't even caught the exclusives on Xbox when it comes to tournaments. Forza, Gears, Halo, etc. Not even close.
Forza got tournaments now.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
Anyways, aside from Xbox Live being the best, and it always will be, you've got, just in my opinion, and of course you've got your own opinion, share play, all that. From what I hear, it's full of latency and it's a bunch of dog shit, just like PlayStation Now. But the snapping feature, all of that stuff is amazing on Xbox to me. Just being able to get to all of my subscribers' messages, quick, easy, doing multiple things at the same time. And of course it's lacking some things that are coming this summer, but it's just getting better every single month, and that's unarguable. And of course you got the controller. You cannot play a racing game ever again without rumble triggers if you use the controller. It's just, you can't do it. Once you go to rumble triggers, you can't go back. Any racing game fan, Xbox is where it's at. Forza Motorsport, the highest rated racing game franchise of the last 2 generations. It's just where racing games should be. And as well as shooters with the controller and the rumble triggers. So I think combined with Xbox Live, some of the features you can't get on PS4, as well as some of the exclusives, you've got by far the most 80s on any console, which, hey, maybe it's not as high as Uncharted, but you get so many more experiences that have multiplayer that are all great games.
Are those exclusives?
Console exclusives, yes.
Oh, so you want to use those now?
I'm using the same thing you're doing now. Okay, except for
now
these
you want to piggyback.
I'm just following your lead, buddy. That's all I'm doing. Okay, so don't set the rules if you don't like the rules. So basically, yeah, Xbox One's got by far the most 80s.
So you done? Yeah.
That's as far as I'm gonna go.
Dealer been done before the first census came out.
I'm not gonna waste 8 years of your life by doing some kind of Donald Trump bullshit speech about some bullshit.
All right, so hold on. Let's give Dealer a round of applause. Both gentlemen did good. Okay. Next question. All right. Exclusive wise, who has the bigger IPs? In terms of marketability, sales, who has the bigger IPs, the household names, like, franchises, like tentpole titles? Who has the bigger IPs? Is it the Xbox or is it the PlayStation? Yeah, Jabari.
PlayStation has the biggest IP
Okay.
because on the console side, you have no bigger racer, or Xbox has no bigger game bigger than Gran Turismo. That's for sure. And then when it comes to your secondary game outside of Halo, is Gears, and Uncharted is definitely outsold that series because now it's marked at like 28 plus million, and that's not even including Uncharted 4 sales. So, and then you have God of War that's in around the same area in the 20 millions for that series. So yeah, PlayStation definitely have a lot more franchises, and they definitely have a lot more that sells better than Xbox. Xbox really has like about, if you want to look at it, like 3.
And how many does Sony have?
Sony has about 3, about 5.
Could you name these 5, please, sir?
You have Gran Turismo. That's the biggest franchise game there is.
Okay.
Uncharted.
Okay.
You have God of War.
Last one bombed. Okay.
The last one bombed how?
Ascension? It didn't sell well.
Oh, like Gears Ultimate and
Hey, finish.
Even in the last Gran Turismo,
Gears Ultimate wasn't on a console.
Then you have
last Gran Turismo bomb, man.
Little Big Planet.
Really?
Little Big Planet bomb too, man.
Little Big Planet.
Wait, hold on.
We talking about one,
PlayStation All Stars.
1, 2, and 3, Little Big Planet. Those are sold pretty. 1 and 2 has sold very well. I know.
3 bombed, so it's not relevant anymore.
So is Gears relevant?
Yes, it is.
Judgment bombed, sir.
Yeah, but the new one that just came out didn't bomb. So.
What new one? The
remake. Yeah.
Yo, you're killing your.
Did you see the beta? Do you see how many people downloaded the beta? It's relevant. Did you see how many people watch the trailer on YouTube? It's relevant.
Get them, Dean.
You're talking about trailers rather than people buying.
People that are watching the trailers are potential buyers, okay? So they're obviously interested in the game.
You said that Little Big Planet is irrelevant because the third one bombed. So
it bombed.
I'm bringing up the last iteration of Gears of War. That bombed, sir. It bombed. The
one that came out Christmas time didn't bomb, man.
What do you mean it bombed? You saying Gears Ultimate, which sold over 1 million copies in the first month, bombed?
I'm talking
well, that's the last game in the series.
Judgment.
Everybody knows Judgment was a wash. Everybody knows Judgment was a wash. The remaster made it relevant again.
That is a remaster. How much the remaster sold? How much
sold? More than 98% in your PS4 exclusive. So I mean, I don't understand where you're coming.
How much the remaster sold, sir?
Gears Ultimate?
Yes.
Over 1 million.
Over 1 million in the first month.
2-3 million now.
So it's at 2-3 million. Little Big Planet is sold over 1 million. Little Big Planet 3 sold over 1 million.
Little Big Planet 3 bombed.
It sold over 1 million, just like Gears Ultimate.
It was also on PlayStation 3, though. Okay.
Good point.
80 million plus consoles out there, and it barely sold over 1 million. You kidding me?
You ponies, you get one decent game, and your guy's head just starts to explode.
In regards to Gran Turismo, that game was not only one of the first on the scene, which is always going to be a big benefit to overall sales, but it's going to be it was out there 5 or 6 years before Halo. So, you know, it already had a 20 million sold lead over Halo before Halo existed.
That doesn't make any difference when it came
And
out.
aside from that, Gran
Halo.
Turismo is the only one that's ahead of Halo right now.
It is a bigger series than Halo. It doesn't matter what you can say.
Hey, Jabari,
Where's
for the
that next
record,
game at?
the last Gran Turismo bombed out, just for your record.
No, it didn't bomb out. That game
those
sold
numbers,
over
sir.
3 million.
The last Gran Turismo bombed.
No, it did not bomb. And plus it
PlayStation
came out.
said they were not happy with the sales of Gran Turismo.
It came out when PS4 was out, and it didn't bomb because I remember the article.
And
It was
that
like
was
a
with
demo. What are
Sony.
you talking about, man? It was like a demo when it came out. It took them forever to add cars to it, man. You got to
Get his
select
ass
the memory.
beat.
No,
Get
it's
his ass
not
beat.
no Gran Turismo 6.
You got selective memory, man.
What's it PSN?
Forza has been handing Gran Turismo its ass
Wait.
Get his ass
for
beat.
years.
Gran Turismo 6 was a demo. That is.
If you watch the new trailer that they released today for
Utter
NASCAR,
bullshit.
the NASCAR expansion, they have it there on the bottom there in the small print that Forza is the #1 racing game this generation,
It is not.
according to NPD.
It is the number
the
one
latest was March.
generation. What other racing games has came out? You have 3
Flop
Forza
Club.
games.
Flop
3
Club
Forza
came
games
out.
in the generation already.
When it
Flop
comes
Club
to,
came out.
what's number one, when it comes to number one,
You're gonna
trust
have a
me,
fourth
I know
one this
all
year.
about Forza. I know all about Forza.
You're gonna have a fourth
Forza
one this
is the
year.
highest
So
rated
it's the basically
racing
only
game.
racing game that's out in this generation.
Sony don't got nothing that can compete. The
Gran
physics are
Turismo 4 is going to
physics
be
are
announced
stuck
on
in the 90s. Are you
on
kidding me?
Thursday. Gran Turismo
Sony
4
said
is going to get
themselves
announced
that they
on
were not
Thursday,
happy.
and it's complete over. It's going to be
Sony
done.
said themselves they were not happy with Gran Turismo 6's sales, and that's with them forcing the shutdown of Gran Turismo 5 servers,
One thing with me,
forcing Gran Turismo 5
listen,
players to go to Gran Turismo 6.
you can't just spew out BS. You got to prove that.
It's not bullshit.
It is.
Sony
It is
shut down GT5 servers early to
Yeah,
force
they
them to go
shut
to
down.
Gran
They
Turismo
shut
6.
down GT5 servers. But we talking about
Yeah.
6. You saying 6 is a? It
To
didn't
force
sell
them to
well.
go to Gran
Prove
Turismo
it.
6, and it
Prove
still
it,
didn't
sir.
sell.
Prove it.
Prove what?
You're just all you're doing is saying,
Prove
"Oh,
that
Sony
Sony
said
shut
this."
down Gran Turismo
Where
6.
is that? You talking to one of the biggest Sony fanboys out here? I haven't seen the stuff that you guys are talking about.
You haven't seen Gran Turismo 5 servers get shut down?
No, you said Gran Turismo 6 bombed. You said that Sony was disappointed in Gran Turismo 6. Where did they say that?
I didn't think that was a secret.
Is a secret. Okay.
You're supposed to be the biggest Sony fanboy in the world. You should know these.
Exactly. So you got to show.
It is ass
I obviously
Here's the
missed
thing.
something.
Here's the thing,
I missed
Jabari.
something.
Even with them forcing the shutdown of Gran Turismo 5 servers right around the time of Gran Turismo 6, they still didn't sell as much as they wanted. One of the lowest selling Gran Turismo games of all time.
Okay, here we go.
It is the lowest selling Gran Turismo game of all time, but it sold over 3 million.
No, 2.37 million.
3 million I'm looking at right here. 3.7. What are you looking at, sir?
I see 2.37, but those numbers might have been updated.
You see
It was-
you see 3.57, sir. And that came out when the console was pretty
Regardless,
much dying.
even if it sold 20 million, the game's still garbage. The reviews agree. It's lower rated in all respects than Forza.
Oh, so Quantum
Every
Break is
single way.
garbage.
No,
What else we
Quantum
got?
Break's in the high 70s. That's a good rating.
So
What are
where's
you talking
Gran
about?
Turismo 6 in the reviews?
I don't
Please
know.
tell me, sir. Show me. Tell me. No, we're going to
You
look
should
at
know.
Who cares
You're
about
the
the reviews? I
We're
played
gonna-
Gran Turismo
who
6.
cares about
Gran,
reviews now?
Gran,
No.
I didn't say that Gran Turismo. I didn't say
Gran
that they were.
Turismo 6 sucked, and
Let
they
me get to him
recycled
first.
the
Let me get to him
old cars
first,
from
sir.
the PS3 version.
Sir.
Straight up.
Let me get to
The
him
game was
first.
Trash.
Let me get to him first, sir. You said that it's trash.
It was trash.
It is trash. Everyone knows that.
And then Forza just took the crown, and they never looked back.
81. But
They
you
never
said
looked back.
Quantum Break is in the high 70s. It's great. It's great. 81 it got reviewed. So is Gran Turismo.
What about it? How does that stack up against its competition?
It's reviewed poorly, sir.
How does it stack against its competition?
You just said that it reviewed poorly. You said it reviewed.
No,
did you
I
not?
said compared to Forza, it's worse in every
No,
single
I
aspect.
brought up a point because you brought up reviews. He said reviews is terrible. It's in the 80s.
I said Forza is the highest rated racing game franchise.
Yeah, regardless.
In the 80s,
Forza's rated
in the
higher than
80s.
it.
So I said, okay, so
Period.
is Quantum Break a bad game because of the reviews?
No.
He said no. It got in the high 70s. So Gran Turismo
Okay.
got rated higher than that. So is it a bad?
Here's your problem. You're not listening. You do more talking than listening. You don't learn anything, okay? So
Oh,
I'm gonna break
shit,
it
get
down
him,
for you.
dealer.
You are trying to backtrack and change your narrative every
No
time.
backtracking
every time
here.
you try to bring a point. What you
I'm
bring
trying
up,
to.
you
I'm
brought it
trying to
up.
correct.
You brought up reviews. At first, you did not say Forza is the highest rated. You did not say that. You said Gran Turismo 6 bombed and it didn't review well. That's what you said, sir. Stop making up stuff and adding on and tacking on stuff.
Gran Turismo 6 was the lowest selling Gran Turismo in the series history, okay?
We know that. We know that.
Okay?
We know that.
And ever since then, Forza has been whooping its ass. That's the bottom line. So Gran Turismo has something to prove to Forza. Forza has nothing to prove to Gran Turismo 6.
Sold more than Gran Turismo 6, sir. Sir, what Forza game sold more than Gran Turismo 6 since it bombed, sir?
Every single Forza game after Gran Turismo 6 sold more than 3 million copies, man.
Wait, Jabari, are you trying to say one game? Are you talking about the entire series?
No. Bring up one Forza game that outsold Gran Turismo 1. I mean 6. Since he said it bombed.
All the Forzas that came after that beat that. All of them.
Tell me the sale numbers on Forza 5. Tell me the sale numbers of Forza 6 and Forza.
Let's do that. Let's compare Forzas that are definitely higher rated and on consoles with a fraction of the install base, and tell you how many they sold.
Tell me, sir.
Trying to compare 80, 90 million consoles to 10 million at the time. Gran Turismo or Forza 5.
That's a weak argument.
Gran Turismo 6 came out when PlayStation 3 was pretty much dead on arrival because of
what it was PlayStation 3 had almost 90 million consoles.
It came out a month after PS4. Anybody's going to be getting Gran Turismo 6. Everybody's getting PS4s. No,
still got 90 million installed.
So now you're using that as
you can't say 90 million installed. When people is transferring over to PS4. It sold record numbers when it launched. The first 3 months is record numbers. It still sells record numbers now. That means people are transitioning over to the next gen console, unlike Xbox One.
Oh shit!
That's how sad this is. Okay, Forza 5.
Yo, wait. Matter of fact, before we go tacking on more narratives, prove me wrong with the sale number.
Forza 5, a launch title for a brand new console, sold 2.1 million units. That's Forza 5 on a console with no install base.
So the brand new console, the next gen console with this great Forza game, it can't outsell a dying console on PSN.
A dying console. PlayStation 3 is still racking up good numbers.
They did outsell Drive Club, Jabari.
What outsell Drive Club?
Forza.
Forza what? Which Forza outsold Drive Club? How much Drive Club is that? Drive Club probably almost at $3 million right now. But I know Drive Club was
at $20 a pop. Listen, if Drive Club sold so well, why did he close the studio down?
That's like Lionhead though.
Oh shit!
Fable sold well. Why they close it down?
Actually, that last Fable, Jerry, you call that shit? That shit bombed.
Gears are still coming.
That was
last Gears bomb. Prove me the Forza game. My man Dean got quiet on me, man. See if he brought up sales. Let's go. Hurry up.
What do you need proven to you since you can't look things up yourself?
No, I know the answer. I know
what's the answer, Jabari?
I want Dean to tell me the answer.
Well, if I'm going over the numbers here.
You're going over numbers. Let's go.
It's probably about the same, 2.7, 2.8.
No, we're not at 2.7. We're at 3.57, sir.
Hey, Jabari, you ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers. Hold up.
Now, you dude ain't got the answers. As I said, they bringing up stuff, and they making up this narrative. Trying to
what we said was Forza is by far the best racer overall and always has been. And then you went to sales like you always do.
No. You brought up reviews. You said Gran Turismo 6 flopped because the reviews weren't good. That matter. And I try to bring up a point to you.
Then you try to bring up a console with 90 million install base and compare it to a launch.
I want to break a bad game because of the reviews. You said no, it scored in the high.
I never said Gran Turismo scored bad though, did I?
Yes, you did. Yes. So
why would I bring up? I said it scored worse than Forza.
Tell me why would I just randomly say Quantum Break? Did it score bad?
I said it scored worse than Forza. Once again, you're doing more talking.
No, you didn't say it scored worse than Forza. You said that.
Yes, I did.
Gran Turismo flopped because it reviewed poorly. That's what you said, sir. And
I did not
what was the scores? You didn't know the scores, and I brought up Quantum Break, and then I went and looked it up. It got an 81 overall Metacritic.
You gotta lay off the pine saw, bro.
No, you can't say I'm on the pine saw when you're the one making up stuff. You're trying to.
I didn't make nothing up.
Like I'm seeing now. Like I don't remember what you said.
Come on, buddy. You're digging a bigger hole here. Just stop. Come on.
You can say I'm digging a hole, but
come on,
people,
no,
the people,
let's
the
just
people
not do
hearing
that.
it. This
Let's
is being
stop all
recorded.
that stuff you're doing right now. Let's do something else.
They can always go
Come on.
back and,
No.
and look.
Bad Jabari. That's bad. No. Let's not do all that. All right.
Yeah,
Let's stick to the fact.
it doesn't matter where Dean at, man. I'm talking to Dean right now. Prove me the sale numbers, Dean. You're done already. You're done.
It's about the sale numbers are about 2.7, but you're basing these numbers on Xbox. Hold on a second. You're basing those numbers on Xbox One install base compared to the PS3 install base.
You guys don't buy games.
You can't do that.
Don't buy games. The console.
The install rate is like 5 times the amount. Come on, man.
Don't buy games.
Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Don't buy games.
You
literally cannot talk about that. Your community's known for not buying.
You're trying to tell me the best racer, quote unquote racer, the highest rated racer that's on the next gen console. People can't buy that more than Gran Turismo. That you said that.
What do you mean? So you're once again, man. Your logic's messed up here. You're comparing 90 million install base to what was nothing at the time.
Bruh, when PS4 dropped, everybody was excited to get.
No, that's an assumption.
No, it's not an assumption.
Yes, it is.
It's a fact because the sales are showing it. The sales are showing it.
No.
People are excited to get the new console.
When a month after PlayStation 4 came out, you couldn't even get a PlayStation 4.
That came out a month after the PS4, people's going to overlook it, but it's still sold better than the best racing game on the next Xbox exclusive game on console.
Are you serious? 90 million compared to like the 6 million that picked it up at launch? Are you serious?
We're going back to the install base.
This dude's got to be on some serious crap.
We're going back to the install base.
You're doing a disservice.
It's like the local variety store saying, "Yeah, I sold fucking 5 Cheetos compared to fucking Walmart." Come on, man.
Hey, man, you shouldn't have brought up sales.
Don't be stupid. Use common sense.
You shouldn't have brought up sales. You got body when you brought up something that you didn't know. You didn't know.
The bottom line is it's a better game, so you can say whatever you want. It's a better.
You brought up that it was a better game. You said it was a better game.
It has more options.
You said sales and you said reviews. Correct.
It's a better game. And the whole and gamers are unanimous in this. So like I don't know what you're debating.
Bring that up, yes or no, sir? You brought up sales and reviews.
I didn't bring up no reviews.
You brought up sales, didn't you not? Did you not?
I said it sold poorly compared to the previous Gran Turismo, which it did.
Which is right. It is right. You're right on that. But it still sold more than your Forza. That is the better game.
Yeah, once again, you're comparing 90 million consoles to what was nothing at the time. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Y'all gonna keep harking to that.
Dude, right. You're worse than the guys that made a petition to take bad Uncharted reviews off the internet.
When Gran Turismo comes out, and if it can match up to Forza,
Gran Turismo for sure. The Gran Turismo Sport that is gonna come out, that's gonna demolish Forza.
Maybe in sales because you got literally twice the install base.
No, because people are more prone to get Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
sales show.
Crack, you know? What can I tell you?
The sales
don't
show.
Make the best decisions.
Sorry, guys. The people have spoken with their wallets, guys.
The people have spoken with their stupidity, just like these idiots, nominating Donald Trump. You gonna tell me people know what's best?
Oh shit! The people have spoken. You bringing up politics of gaming now? That's
what about it? You're comparing the match. You're comparing all these people, right?
That's apples.
That's your perfect point right there. Elected morons. You're gonna tell me just because somebody says something with their wallet means it's right?
Hey man, I'm not getting into politics. We talking about gaming. We talking about the best racing franchise.
You can't argue that shit.
We talking about the best racing franchise that's on PlayStation.
No. The best review of all time is actually Forza, and it's on Xbox. Sorry.
Next topic.
All right.
You want to bring up reviews and all that stuff, but the gamers have spoken, sir.
Oh, okay. So now you don't care about that Metacritic.
It's about the gamers.
Born in Uncharted,
gamers. Huh? It's not about reviews.
Now it's about the games and not the scores.
Remember Quantum Break? Y'all ain't care about reviews. Giant Bomb 2 out of 5. Y'all ain't care about reviews, right?
It's about the 2 out of 5, buddy.
It's people buying the games.
So I'm not gonna see you. I'm not gonna see you bragging about Metacritic anymore because it's all about the games.
I don't need. I brag about Metacritic for one reason.
Oh, do you? Now it's different.
That's all I brag about Metacritic.
Is that why?
I don't follow Metacritic like that. I follow sales though. That's for sure.
So why do you follow sales?
All you got.
I mean, it's a hobby of mine. It's not just with gaming. I follow.
It's the only thing I could brag on.
It's not with us gaming. That's a hobby of mine.
wait. I want to listen. I want to from a pony because I remember one time I debated rated Sleazy D, right? Talking to my man Sleazy motherfucking D. He tested positive for swag. He told me that the PlayStation 4 was better because of sales. So now what's up with you pony guys with sales? Like, what's up with the sales?
No, it's not the simplified as in sale. It's going to the aspect as where the gamers is choosing to play their games.
It's like a badge of honor. No, listen, Jabari.
Does it say that on every console?
You guys should be the first ones to understand it is a badge of honor. Look at the 360 in America. You guys I've been in Bang Bang for a very long time, Zaire. You guys been posting MPD.
You know what, Jabari, let's be honest here.
11 months in a row, MPD 360.
Listen, Jabari, let's be honest here, okay? Sony's not on Microsoft level. Microsoft did $1 trillion in fucking revenue.
No, I'm not talking about Microsoft.
Okay. Listen,
I'm talking about PlayStation and Xbox. Y'all going into a different aspect.
No, I'm just saying. If you want to talk about sales, you know what I mean. We just talk about sales.
No, but you're bringing in software and services.
You don't have to answer
between console sales and console gaming.
Hey Jabari, are you done or are you finished?
I should be asking y'all that.
I'm just saying, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. Letting all three of y'all know right now. Put some respect on it.
Y'all gonna respect this PlayStation. That's all. Just don't bring up stuff that.
I got a question. All right. In your honest opinion, Jabari, who has the better peripherals? Controllers, cameras? Who has the better peripherals?
I'll say Xbox had the better peripheral because
wow.
I like the Elite controller. I think the Elite controller is the de facto controller for Xbox. Because the rest the other two sucks. You know what I mean? Compared to the DualShock 4. Mm-hmm. But the Elite controller definitely puts it in a more comfortable stance for me because the things that I wanted from the Xbox controller from the jump when I bought the console, it didn't have it there with the whole bumpers. I hated that crap. And now that you have a 3.5 jack in there, that's good as well. You know what I mean? And it feels more premium than the other one. So yeah, I'll say that. Kinect is a better camera than the PlayStation camera. Even though nobody uses it, but it is still a better overall.
I use it every day, man.
Use it every day.
But outside of that, I don't really have anything for PlayStation as far as peripheral outside the camera and the fight stick. You know what I mean? So
the VR comes out.
Xbox, you need to buy more accessories to equal what you're getting from PlayStation. You know
why is that?
Because before this is before the Elite controller, you needed to have an adapter to use a 3.5 jack. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that was ridiculous. I had to buy an extra $40.
It came with the controller, didn't it?
No, it didn't.
That was way before the Elite controllers. They fixed that problem for one.
That was before the Elite controller, and that was before the revised of the regular controller.
Which came out quite a while before the Elite controller.
That came out like a couple of months before the Elite controller. When they
started your statements wrong.
Lights and all that stuff, the Cobalt controller, the blue little joint. That's when they started doing that. But you had to. Another thing, I had to buy another controller just to equal what I'm getting from DualShock 4. You know what I mean? So I spent a lot of money on Xbox, believe it or not, just to get what I'm getting from the PlayStation 4. But I
have to buy an extra controller for my PS4 just so I can play games normally because that shit dies all the time, man. Straight up.
Shit, the gloves is off.
Straight up.
I really, the PlayStation, the DualShock 4 isn't the best battery when it comes to the controller, but I think
not even close to decent battery.
You guys are exaggerating with the hours. No, that's a lot.
No, my girl's PS4 controller goes dead literally every 3.5 to 4 hours.
I don't believe
mine goes dead about every 3 hours, man. I've been playing some Uncharted.
I don't
trust me, it dies every
that one bit. Yo, I
have to have one on backup. I'm telling you, I have to have one on backup.
There's a video on YouTube. The guy, I forgot, I think Linus Tech or whatever. It's 3 hours.
They change out the battery.
No, 3 hours. I don't believe that at all because from my personal
you don't have to believe it. It's right there.
My personal experience, it's not no 3 hours. Not no 3 hours. Because there's times where I had a Destiny session live streaming 5 hours straight, and my battery was still good without any charge.
Was that blue light?
Yes, with the blue light. Yes.
You didn't catch a seizure in that blue light? You catch a seizure in that motherfucker.
Nah, I ain't catching no seizure, man.
Star Wars. I don't know.
What the fuck? I don't know what y'all getting with this 3 hour stuff. Like I don't experience no 3 hour battery life.
That's you ain't gaming hard enough, man. You're just leaving your controller on the table or something.
Right.
You're trolling in the forums while your PS4 is on.
Right.
Yeah.
You can check my PSN. My PSN is Barry Baby. You can access. You can tell if I'm gaming or not. So you can say whatever.
Give us a controller use readout.
It says watching Netflix. Watching Netflix.
Listen, Jabari, I won't lie.
On consoles.
I have the answer to your question, Jabari. I was wrong. It should take 2 hours to fully charge the DualShock 4 and drain the battery. It should last until 3 hours and 15 minutes, according to IGN.
There we go. So who's lying now?
I'm looking at the article right here.
I know it's like constant use, though. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, constant use.
So maybe you should, like you said, control the forums and actually play some games.
I'm not trying to damage control no controller battery. Like I said, my personal experience, I don't experience no 3 hours of usage.
You say it's 6 hours.
And then I remember 1 week when I was on here, you guys clowning me talking about the Xbox One has batteries. Oh, that's so stupid. First of all, you can put rechargeable batteries in this, and they last. You know how long the batteries last in this?
Yo, but the Xbox controller is not doing half the things that the PlayStation.
Yo, are you serious? Do you know the rumble mechanism that it has in there is well advanced over the PS4? Come on, man.
Right.
Come on,
right. It uses Wi-Fi direct.
Come on, man.
The rumble triggers is exaggeration from Xbox. It's not that great. Let's
look it up. Just look it up. Just Google it.
Let's keep it
funky. I'm going to debate it with you. Just Google it, and you will actually see that they you know what? The haptic feedback on this controller is amazing. Straight up, man. You can't.
The PlayStation got vibrate. The PlayStation have a speaker. It has a touchpad.
It's not the same.
A light pad.
And I'll give the PS4 that the speaker and like playing a scary game or something squeezing you. That's pretty dope. The touchpad, it's cool. It's cool. The whole 2 times I've used it.
It is, sir.
And the blue light is just stupid. When I'm playing in the dark, I see the stupid blue light illuminating off of my TV, and I can only dim it. I can't turn it off when I don't have a PS Move. I don't have the Move camera. Why the hell do I have to have this stupid light?
It is doing much more than the Xbox.
It's killing your battery. That's what it's doing.
That's why Xbox One controller lasts so long.
Okay, so it's a useless feature that should be able to be turned on and off.
How is it a useless feature?
Who's using it? Who's using the Move? Who's using the Move?
Are you really damage controlling the light?
Who's using the Move? Who's using the Move?
Doesn't just go for the Move. The light also indicates other things. Like
the light is for the Move.
Yeah, the light also indicates what controller you're using. If you're local.
Oh yeah, and if you get hit, it turns red. Sure, okay, who cares? Because I'm looking down on my controller when I get hit in the game. Oh my god, my controller's red. Oh,
which one is player 1 and 2 on the Xbox One controller? Go.
What'd you say?
All you gotta do? What? You just hit the middle button and go down to your.
All right, I don't have to do that with a PlayStation.
And you know what's dope about the Xbox controllers? If I set controller 1 and 2 separate for me on my Elite controller, it knows who's on the controller because the camera recognizes it and puts the settings accordingly. Come on, man.
Okay, the camera does that with the PlayStation 4.
No, it doesn't.
The camera recognizes your DualShock. That's why the light is there, sir.
It doesn't have custom settings for your controller. It just recognizes that player 1, player 2.
It doesn't recognize profiles based off of face recognition.
Let me go right now into my settings.
Oh my god.
Now let me go to my devices.
Control the light on the controller.
Let me go to my Bluetooth devices.
Come on.
Oh, matter of fact, let me go to my. Look at each controller is listed right here.
Hey, if I can admit the PS4 has a better GPU, you can admit that the PS4 controller is trash, man. Come on now.
I prefer the PlayStation 4 controller hands down than the Xbox One controller because that's what
you must have really small hands then, man.
I don't have small hands, but that's what I'm used to. That's what I'm used to. Yo, the Xbox, as a matter of fact, the Xbox is smaller than the DualShock 4 as far as the length of it. So oh my god. Okay, I'm not even going to debate that one. What are you talking about? The Xbox is much, the DualShock 4 is
surface area of the DualShock 4, there's less surface area on that controller.
Are you using a DualShock 4? Do you have a PlayStation 4?
Are you kidding me?
Here, I'm looking at it right now. I'm going to put them up.
You own that building? How can you tell that building's wider than that building? Makes no sense.
Xbox is a little bit wider, and obviously the
The Xbox is not wider, sir. It is not wider. Stop it.
There is more surface area and more grip.
It is wider.
It is wider.
It is wider. Right there.
It's wider.
It's a fatter console. As far as
it's wider, and the thumbsticks are perfect.
Dude, everybody knows these things, and you're damage controlling them. I don't understand.
I'm looking at my Elite controller right now.
I don't mind the 3-hour battery. Yeah, I like that pointless light. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. It's still not a better controller than DualShock 4. It's still not.
Oh, whatever.
It's still not.
First off, it's all opinion, and secondly, it does have more.
Okay, can I ask you a question? If it's not a better controller than the DualShock 4, why is Oculus using it? Why does every single company that makes a controller bite that design?
Partnership.
Why do PC gamers mostly use an Xbox controller?
PC gamers is using DualShock 4s?
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
There's people that
there's
say
a reason developers, even when you put, there's a reason.
Don't look at all the tournaments that they play on PC where they use an actual controller. You ain't seeing no PS4 DualShocks, man.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yes, Jabari says you good.
Wow.
I don't want to give up, because maybe if I did.
Yeah, you can't. It doesn't matter what you say. The DualShock 4 is a better controller. It's being more used. It's being more usage.
It's being more used. There's more people that has it. No.
It lights up blue and red and green. It's all colorful.
Hey, Jabari, you ain't got the answer, son.
That's cool.
You ain't got the answer.
Y'all don't like blue and red? That's cool. I know Zaire like red.
During Halloween, or the light turns orange.
You ain't got the answer, Jabari. Hey, Jabari, you getting your ass whooped this episode. You got to give me something convincing. Now, listen, I heard you say that, Jabari, that the PlayStation 4 has better features. You want to elaborate on that for me, though? Just for the record.
Better features.
What features are these, sir?
Stuff, like I said before, interactive streaming.
What does that even mean?
Interactive streaming. See, you guys don't understand because you don't.
What is it?
Don't have a PlayStation.
So, tell me.
Like, say I go on Twitch and I want to play Tomb Raider, the remaster.
The first Tomb Raider, right?
The people that are in the stream that's in me, they can type in little prompts to, like, say they want to give me health, or they can alert a bad guy to make it harder for me, stuff like that to, have.
Couldn't you do that in Tomb Raider on Twitch? And they give you like the big head codes, and people say a big head, and they type different stuff in, and different stuff would happen on the screen. Couldn't you do that on the Xbox One with Tomb Raider? Rise of the Tomb Raider? No.
No, you can't. You can't do that Xbox.
You couldn't do that? No?
Xbox don't have interactive streaming.
Okay.
I know that for
sure. You need to look that up. Tomb Raider, they added that.
That's the only one I do. I know I Twitch.
Tomb Raider, you could type stuff in there, and it would do stuff on the screen, like give them a big head, or give you like a handicap.
Put it in right to show me. Prove it.
Oh, man.
Prove it. Instead of talking, prove it. Because I know you can.
We live, man. Like I gotta Google it, really?
Yes, Google it. I have Rise of the Tomb Raider. I know I streamed it on Twitch. Did you stream it on Twitch, sir? Did you stream Rise of the Tomb Raider on Twitch?
No, but I watched it.
Okay then. I know I did. You didn't though. But you're telling me that that's the feature. It's PS4. Interactive streaming, PS4. End of story.
All right, so the PS4 is regardless. It's interactive streaming.
That's one. That's one. You can engage more with the people that's watching you. You playing.
Here we go. New interactive features in Rise of the Tomb Raider. Ooh. This is on Major Nelson. Rise of the Tomb Raider is now available for Xbox One 360, and Crystal Dynamics, Twitch, and Xbox have teamed up to add 2 new interactive features to Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Crushed.
Go ahead.
Destroyed.
According to the press release, gamers who tune in to watch Rise of the Tomb Raider being played via Twitch application on Xbox One will be rewarded with gifts for viewing someone's completing a special event in the single-player game. Viewers' gifts for in-game credits are handed out with players.
Keep going.
Hold on, I gotta find out where the big head is. Hold on.
Keep going.
Okay, here we go. Conversely, any fans who stream Rise of Tomb Raider in Expedition mode via the Twitch application on Xbox One will have the option to let their viewers impact gameplay at various points by choosing between 2 Expedition cards. There you go. Shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Crushed.
Listen.
Kill him with that fox.
He got me in that one. I give him that.
That's a blue feature.
Because I know when I streamed Rise of the Tomb Raider, I didn't see that stuff in there.
Okay, well maybe no one was watching, man.
This is the PlayStation. These are the ponies now in the audience. All right. Well, listen here, Jabari. Yeah, I'm almost. I think I should stop this now. It's getting bloody out, Jabari. And listen, I want to see my. I don't like to see people take unnecessary damage. You come back and you live to fight another day, Jabari. You can live to fight another day. You understand what I'm saying? It's not.
That's gotta be enough for you for the next time, right?
Fight. It's the fact that you fought, Jabari. You know what I mean? You
Listen.
fought.
Listen. One thing with me, I can admit that when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. He's right on that aspect.
The thing is,
everything this whole conversation that you guys been having, you guys been wrong the whole time.
You just made the claims and didn't even bother to look it up, and then you got crushed again.
The whole time you guys have been talking, you guys haven't proved anything. You haven't. One thing you prove is interactive streaming on.
All you've proven is that you don't look stuff up and you make claims.
Okay, I can say the same thing for you.
Listen, I gotta say something on the Xbox One feature. So I gotta say this. Every day when I come home, I love coming in. I have my surround sound system, my TV, all that shit hooked up to my Xbox One. I walk in the door, I say Xbox on, boom, that shit fires up, puts it onto my favorite sports channel. I sit down, I say Xbox volume up. I get a phone call, I say Xbox mute. I say Xbox play Forza Horizon 2, Xbox play Tomb Raider, go straight to that shit. When I'm in game, I don't have to fiddle with the controllers. I say Xbox take a picture. It takes a pic. Xbox take a video.
Listed right now, he listed one thing that dealt with gaming. The reason he bought the console.
What about it, man? You want a cell phone just to make calls?
Good point.
No, you're buying a
game. Don't act like you don't be watching porn on your PS4. Come on now.
You listed everything outside of gaming.
Jabari, listen, man. Hey, Jabari, you my man. You know I fuck with you, bro. It's not the fact that you lost the fight today.
That makes no sense though. You say so you buy a phone just to make calls.
Come on, listen. No, but Jabari, no one buys a console to play games.
If that's the case, if it didn't make calls, would you buy it?
Jabari, you don't watch Netflix on your console? You don't watch movies?
No, I don't. You can go on my history. I don't hide my history.
Why not?
Go on my history. I don't go on Netflix.
So you haven't been to Pornhub on your console?
No, I don't. I don't do any of that stuff.
I don't know, man.
Bari, baby.
The statistics say otherwise, man.
Listen, I forgot to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Jabari's playing for the same team. He's a pitcher and a catcher.
That's why I have an Apple TV. I have a smart TV. I do that there.
So you wasted the money on that instead of using.
No, because I bought a gaming console to play games. That's
why? When you can get everything.
Yeah, I played the one game and I kept it moving.
But Xbox One is a gaming console and so much more, man.
Jabari, just to be fair, you said features. Now Dean is one of the features that he likes. You know, just to be fair,
I'm saying he's bringing up all that stuff, but when I'm talking about with features, I'm bringing it in as far as like gaming perspective. He just mentioned everything outside of gaming.
Xbox mute, Xbox. I mean, that's all. The game.
We never said that it had to be gaming oriented. I don't understand where you're coming from.
Features are features, man.
That's why people's not buying
your car door is the door.
You know what? I can stream if my girl is out here watching TV or the kids come and punk me off for the TV. I can go into the bedroom and I can stream my Xbox to my PC. And you know what? There's like no latency.
I can do that too.
PS Now, yeah, you can do that. PS Now, the latency is retarded on it. I have a Vita.
No, it's not.
My dude, I
use PS Now.
My dude, I have like every single electronic straight up. I have a Vita.
You just mentioned.
And when you stream it to the Vita, there is latency, man. There is a lot of latency.
No, there's not.
And you don't have to take my word for it. Use Google. It's your friend. Just Google it.
Especially when you're in your house network, it is not. And dude,
I have 150 megabytes per second.
Remote play is not tied to your home network.
I have 150 megabyte per second internet here. Trust me, my stuff's on point, man. There is lag. There is lag. Period.
Do a video.
Go on the forums and look at the people that bought.
You do a video show. I do a video show.
Look at the people. Just go to NeoGaf. These guys are These guys are hardcore Sony extremists, and they admit that the PS Vita streaming is crap, and there are a bunch of them are complaining about the PS. PS Now.
I know
the PS Now, the PS TV thing that where you stream it, that's garbage too. And 720p on top of it.
This guy doesn't like Google, man.
I know people using PlayStation Remote Play at work playing their games. I used to play Destiny at work.
Yeah, I do that too.
Remote Play.
I do that too.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
I do that too.
Am I saying it's perfect? It's not perfect. It's not.
It's got more lag compared to the Xbox, the Microsoft version of streaming. Period. It's got more lag.
It is not bad.
Period.
The Xbox is IP version 6, and the PlayStation 4 is IP.
I'm saying Xbox, you're only tied to your home network.
No, you're not. If you go into your router and you change your IP address, you can log into it from remotely and you can play it. Because I do it.
Show it.
Just Google it. It's an easy way of doing it. Google it. They'll tell you how to do it.
You're the one making the claim. I want you to show me.
Just Google it. You got a smartphone. Google it.
I want you to show me in your home network that you are using remote play outside your home network on Xbox One.
All right. You know what, man? You know what? You're a sucker, man. All right, no problem.
No, you're the one make. I know.
You like to be humiliated. So I'll show you.
Listen, I'm trying to say.
I'll show you. No problem.
I'm trying to show you some bumps and bruises here. The man is right, Jabari. I'm just saying. Listen.
This guy don't like Google, man.
If he's right, he's right. I want him to show.
I've done it. So like you're calling me a liar then?
So if you done it, prove it.
Just Google it. Go on YouTube right now. It's there.
All right. What's the question? What's the question here? I'm gonna give Jabari. What's the question here? Give me that. Can you remote play?
Can you remote play on Xbox One? Just YouTube it. It's there.
Outside your home network.
Out of Jabari for being wrong.
I do it.
Outside your home network.
Yeah, man.
Play outside of your home network on the Xbox One. Yeah, there was a video on YouTube about this, but
if you're wrong about this, Jabari, no trolling for a month.
I do it. So like I don't know what he's trying to say. Call me a liar.
It's right here. Contact. Yeah, how to stream Xbox One to Windows 10 from anywhere with internet. Yeah, that's right here, Jabari.
All right, so put it.
So you're going on vacation. So you're going out on town on vacation. You're not looking forward to going through your Xbox withdrawal. It will be easy to back up your whole Xbox One. On July 17th, Microsoft finally made Xbox One to Windows 10 streaming feature available to the public. Instead of to be invited to the home Xbox preview program. The feature lets you use the Xbox app on Windows 10 to connect your Xbox One local network, streaming videos to the app. Here's what you need: Xbox One, PC, Windows 10, access to configure your home router. Yeah, college camper. You get started. You can stream it anywhere. Connect to your Xbox One.
You got to change a setting in your router. That's it.
Local network.
Listen, what you do is you open up a gateway. You have to know your IP address, and then you open up a gateway specifically for your Xbox One. Only you're going to know your IP address. So it pings it, says, okay, this is IP address. Oh, okay. It thinks you're still at home because of the way you set it up, but it streams it out to you. I do it. I do it at work, man. I do it on my laptop, man.
Yeah, here's right here. Here's how to do it also, Jabari.
Here's a link in the chat saying that you can do it outside your home network on Xbox One.
Man, you just got crushed big time again.
You set up forwarding rules on your router. Yeah, here right here. You can do it. Which one? Your Facebook thing, Jabari?
No, put it in this chat right here.
How do I do that? Let me see. Chat. Let me go. What the hell? Let me bring the chat up. Wait. Stream camera on. Wait. Draw.
It's okay. I like to educate, man. And this is good. This is good for all the true Xbox fans out there. At least they know now.
No, I want my man Dean to do a nice little video showing it. That's what I want.
Oh, now he wants a video.
I don't need to. It's already on YouTube.
Yeah, here you go right here. There you go the link. If I'm not mistaken, but there's also a video on YouTube how to do it also. Got like 1 million views.
I need a link and a video, and I need it.
Yeah, Jabari, he got you again, Jabari.
Give him the wah.
Yeah, he got you again, Jabari. And see, Jabari, listen, I try to end the show. Listen, on a high note for you, man. Like I said, you live to fight another day, Jabari. God damn.
He just kept going.
Yeah, I you're making the ponies look bad today, man. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to get you away, Jabari.
Oh, no, let's end it.
Huh?
How you say? How did you say that you did the this thing? What you talking about?
You have to open up a gate inside of your IP address, and you gotta basically open up a door to your router and you assign the Xbox a specific ID, and then when you're using the app from out there, you put in your IP address, and it pings your router, and then it lets you in, and you can stream from anywhere. I'm probably not explaining it the most technical way right now, but I do it.
That was like if you didn't get that, nobody will.
You can put that in YouTube. The video pops up also. How to connect outside of your network. How to stream to your Xbox over the internet using Windows 10. How to solve most issues. Gaming streaming everywhere you need to know. Xbox One remote streaming. How to. There's a couple
It's easy
videos
to do.
on it.
Takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's a few videos over here. How to play the Xbox remotely over LAN in other rooms, anywhere you go, over Windows 10.
So basically, it's not disputable in any fashion. It works.
Yeah. It's like 20 videos of this shit on YouTube.
And then on your PC that you're doing it to, you set the streaming at the highest level, and it's like mint, 1080p, man.
And from what I hear, it's only going to get easier to do that in the future.
Yeah, because they need to just enable it by default without you having to go into your router, right? Because obviously you can do it, right? But they haven't enabled it.
Yeah, they're going to make it even easier.
Oh, yeah, how to stream over the internet using Windows 10. There's a couple of videos here outside of your network. Oh, yeah, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I like to have a humane podcast. I don't like, I love my animal lover, and I don't believe in abusing any animals. Ponies are beautiful animals. But I'm sorry, Jabari. That's what you gotta love, Jabari. He's gonna fight to the last inch to the death. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, Dean kind of finished him. You know what I mean? You don't have the answer, Sway. So you gotta ask him, Dean. Ask him, will you finish or are you done? Hey Jabari, you finished or is you done? Yeah,
I'm reading
done.
it right now.
He's still reading it.
It's not even remotely close to what is going on here. Well, he gonna get to work, so he gonna get to
Listen,
work.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for rocking out with. It was a good debate, though. Jabari did well, but he got his ass whooped today. You know what I mean? He'll be back next week. Jabari takes his lickings to keep on ticking. You know what I mean? Tell Jabari because the gamers have spoken with their wallet. But anyway,
at the end of the day, you guys, from the debates that you had, the questions that you had, you guys have brought nothing to the table as far as any points. I would take the L as far as with the interactive streaming.
No, just take the L on the whole thing like you should. Just take the L and limp on, man.
And I didn't see that pop up on the
Just quit while you're ahead, man.
While people were there, I didn't see that at all. The remote play, this stuff right here, this is new to me that I'm seeing because I'm known for sure that they couldn't do it. And at the end, they couldn't do it as far as something that is known to everybody like that. You know how easy it is with PlayStation do outside of their network. But I'm going to research this more and look it up because what Dean has been saying
next Monday at 7 o'clock next Monday. He'll be back at 7 o'clock to plead his case again. But thank you guys for rocking out with me. And I'm sorry for the mismatch, but Jabari, man, I tried to. I warned him. I told him Dealer was on his shit. I told him Dean was on his shit, man. He wanted to fight. Jabari wanted to fight, man.
Yeah, but Dealer didn't make no sense at all, though. Dealer brought up every point that he lost to.
Anyway, thank you guys.
That's the part, man. You're smoking so much crack, you think you lost.
Yeah, look, he's still fighting. He's still fucking fighting, man.
I'm pretty sure.
He already got ripped apart 18 times. He's still trying. Keep trying, just like Facebook. Just like Facebook.
All this
just
stuff
like
we're
Facebook.
doing is outside of the actual debate that we're doing. The actual debate that we're doing, you guys didn't bring no points.
Dude, you got dominated. You got dominated. Just stop.
Listen, man. Hey, Jabari, are you finished or are you done? You done, Jabari? Anyway,
he got bodied by the Canadian nigga. Shit.
Yeah, he got bodied by a Canadian nigga. We out of here, man. We catch you guys tomorrow. Xbox Crossfire, man. Come back and rock out with us, man. We out of here, man. Bang, bang.